So I get a lot of requests about how to do vibrato, how to play in tune, how to play with the right bow hold, and I thought, you know what, let's do a lesson today. Step number 1, wash those hands. These things are dirty. Bump, bump. I said hey. Step number 2, get your violin. Good, now we're ready to play. Oh, I gotta get my bow, 1 second. So you want to make sure you have a proper bow grip. The hand should go right around the stick, just like this. Helps you get that beautiful tone we all want. So now we've got the tone down. Let's talk about vibrato. People always say, oh, you have a really nice vibrato. Can you give me some tips on it? So with vibrato, the first thing to remember is that it always comes from the arm. You're going to move back and forth, just like this. But the difference is you're going to let that finger stay right on the string so that it just kind of moves a little bit on its own, like that. Okay. So that is a beautiful vibrato. That's what you want. Now shifting. Shifting is another one. People say, how do you have such clean shifts? Well, what you do again is you move with the arm and you just let your arm pull your hand all the way up. Way up into 10th, 11th, 12th position. You can cover really anything. Now I've got pretty small hands, so when I shift, I have to shift pretty far. A lot of people do, but I can still go all the way up. So those of you that also have small hands, don't worry about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Excuse me. Nothing to be embarrassed about, and you can play just as well as anybody else. So we've got the vibrato, which is just a small arm movement. You've got the shifting all the way up, just like that. Okay, oops, excuse me. And then intonation. So you want to make, the way I like to tune when I play the violin or when I'm practicing is I will play 2 strings at the same time. So you put one finger on one string and you play it with an open string. And that lets you hear the interval and know if it's just absolutely in pitch or not. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. So that's one of the great things about just the left hand movement is you just let it do its thing. But it has to start from the arm and the hand is dragged behind. So my hands actually stopped growing when I was in 3rd grade. The rest of my body kept growing, but it really hasn't hindered me in playing the violin at all. As you'll see, I'm going to play Twinkle Twinkle for you. So. And if you follow along and you want to practice at home, you can do the same thing. I used a first finger right over there. That's how I got that nice note. Now, don't forget, once we have the bow playing, we can do some really nice vibrato. Or if you want to shift up higher, we can do this. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I hope you learned a lot, and I will be back with some more tutorials, so please subscribe to my channel and watch the rest of my music. I'll check you here next Friday.